Hey everybody, it's Chris from SideshowGamble and welcome back to the channel again today. We're going to be doing a live today, but we're going to be doing a strategy today. So we're going to be doing our practice with our dice setting, but we are going to do a live. I'll interact with you guys. I see Dr. S is here. Yes, I am going to focus today. I've been working on a few things. I think we've got the impact tracker working right where it needs to be. Hopefully you guys can let me know in the comments how well it's doing. So we'll hopefully see that working pretty well. We're actually going to be doing live bets today. I'm not going to be doing the thing again with the digital bets because, well, I think it was slowing the computer down and it was screwing up the lives. And I didn't like that very much. But I am going to be running Crapsy, so if you want to jump in Crapsy, go ahead and jump in there. But today we are going to do... Ted from Special Delivery sent me a message, and he wanted me to run out his special delivery again. Only this time we're going to do it at the quarter level. So I got a $1,500 bankroll up here. We're going to just consider the table as a $5 minimum. We'll say $1,000 max, but we're going to be going a little aggressive today. Again, it's more practice, but I really wanted to see how this plays out. And since we've been doing the strategy wars, because I only come out with a video once a week on Thursdays, I felt that, you know what, maybe we should start doing a strategy that I like playing during the lives, and that's what we're going to do. So the lives are going to stay up. I've decided that I'm going to keep them up if we're doing a strategy on them, so you guys can go back and rewatch them. So this is the quarter special delivery, and we're going to see how it plays out tonight. So without any further ado, let's get to the table. Where button do I need to press? That one. Okay, so we got the table. Everything's set up. We've got our bankroll right here. Nice $1,500 bankroll. I'm not going to worry about pass line or anything today. I'm not playing ATS. I'm just going to be playing the strategy out. And we will be tracking the dice rolls as we go. So I got Crapsy up and running if you guys want to jump in there. So go ahead and jump in. I'll give it a second if anybody's doing bets. I don't think I see anybody in there right now. I don't know if anybody, I don't know how to tell if people are actually in this or not, but we're just going to get started with it and see how things progress along. So, here we go. And we're going to come out on a 1-4-5. A little hard on the toss there. A little hard. I don't think I turned on the trace. Did I turn on the trace? Oh, I did turn on the trace. But it's going to be a 1-4-5. Put that in there. So that'll be our point. And since everybody's getting situated, I'm going to take 330 here. And I shouldn't have inputted that. Actually, I'm going to have to wait till the next roll because I cannot put the bets out there. Actually, no, I haven't turned the trace back on. I can put the bets out there because it won't track me. So we're going to come out 330 inside. Yes, I know it's a little bit aggressive, but we're going to see how it plays. So we've got 330 out there. Make sure everybody's got their bets in. We're going to see how it plays out. That's simple. Try not to be so tough on tossing here, though. Stay focused. Turn our trace back on. And away we go. And we're going to get a 3-5 easy 8. Ooh, I should have fixed that camera a little bit. You guys are getting a little cut off on the end there. I didn't even realize that till right now. My apologies. 3-5 easy 8. Submit that. And I'll mark that here. All right. So we've got the 8. It's going to pay us 105. Now, on the first hit, as Ted says, we're going to collect. So we're going to collect the 105. We'll put that right up here in the front. I don't know if I can fix that camera right this second, but I will fix that on the next time. I do apologize. I don't like when you guys can't see the entire table. I feel it takes away from what everybody's really trying to see. All right. So on the next hit we get, we're going to press 110 inside. And it's going to be a 5-2, so it's not going to work out too well for us today. Not on the first shot, anyways. It's going to be a 5-7. Right there. We'll mark that up. Both sides. It happens. Now, I'm not going to pull all that down because going back and forth sucks. But I'm going to take some of my profit here. I'm going to take another $100, $200. So we got another $330 right here. It kind of stinks that we got that big red, but we got another $330 to go right back up. And we're just going to start all over again. I'm going to change out the dice. Get some new ones. See how things go. But hopefully everyone's been having a good week. I've been having a pretty decent week. I feel that we got the tracker where it's marking the impacts. I think it's going. I think I've got it pretty well dialed in now, which made me very happy. I spent a good portion of my day working on that. And we're going to get a 5-1 mixer. You guys know what that means. You got to hit the like and subscribe button. 5-1 right out the gate on the second shooter here. That's good. We like that. Mark that up. 6 will be our point. We don't get paid anything, but 6 is the point. And that's where we're going to be. Now we're going to see if we can't do it all over again. Only with a different result this time would be nice. No, it's going to be a big PSO. Wow. Well, you know, that is the way it goes sometimes. 4-3. We're not going to quit. Just going to try and adjust fire here. But that's another $330 out of my bankroll. $1,500 bankroll does not last long at $330. Right there. All right. Come on, Chris. We got this. Change out those dice again. Let's go with that one and that one. Those look good. Feeling pretty decent. But did not work the way I wanted it to go. We got a sip. Here. Hopefully everything's streaming fine. Everything looks like it is. All right. Let's get a point, and let's get a little bit further than 2 rolls. All right, a 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, and a 5. All right, mark it up. Okay. 5 is the point. Get our trace on. Everything's ready to roll. Here we go. Hey, we got a hard 10, but we're not on it. Hard 10, 5, 5. Not on it yet. We will eventually get onto it, but we're just not there yet. So 5, 5. That's stinkies. It's a lot of money to have out there just laying in wait. Hey, we got a 5, 4, 9. That's nice. 549. That's going to pay us. Mark that up real quick. 5, 4. Submit that. 5, 4. Right there. All right, so that's going to pay us again. 105 for that 9. We collect that first hit, which we need to do because a little down in the bankroll here. But it's part of the strategy, and we're going to stick with it. Wow. Wow. 257 out. Right there again. That is not too good today. I'm not going to quit. That is 2-5. All right, well, another 330, huh? You say. There's 3. There's 330. We haven't even gotten to pressing it yet. So, there is our 330 right there. Okay. What is going on? I'm not going to change dice this time. What is going on? I think I can't shoot the dice or something. Okay. And we got a 3-4. Hopefully that's getting it out of the way right now. That's a come out. 3-4-7. We've really taken that bankroll down, haven't we? All good, though. Just got to get through this moment. We have a bankroll for it, right? To weather the storm. And we got a hard 6. 3-3. 3-3. Seem to be doing all right on some things, but we're not being consistent, apparently. Wow. 6 is the point. Let's see what happens. Hey, 2-wheel. Hey, we got a 2-3-5. Look at us go. Look at us go. Isn't that nice? Mark that up. All right, that is going to pay us 105. Right there. We collect it. It's our first hit. Can we get any further, though? That is the question. Hey, we got a 2-1-3. I'll take that. I will take that. Right now, I will take that with what we've been tossing. I will take that horn number. 2-1. We will mark it up. It has just been a little bit of a rough go of it. It's all good. It's all good. Not going to complain. Yes, let's heat this table up. I agree. Hey, we got a heart 10, 5, 5. You know, we've got a 50% chance of hitting the inside every time we throw the dice. Yet we also have 50% chance of not hitting the inside. It's 50-50, you know what I mean? That's a primary hit, so we'll take that. We're just not out there on the 10 yet. And there's a 1, 3, 4. Hopefully you guys are playing the outsides because we are not hitting them. We're not hitting. We're hitting the outsides. We're not hitting the inside in any way, shape, or form. But I bet you if I was playing an outside strategy, we'd be hitting the insides. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Hey, we got a 2, 6, easy 8. Outstanding. Outstanding. Again, I do apologize that the video is kind of cutting off the end of the table down there. I will fix that. 2, 6, easy 8. All right, so that is going to pay us, since we've already collected once, that's going to pay us 105. And what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to now press 110 inside. We're going to press 110 inside. Stay up there. All right. And then after here, we're going to either pull the 5 or the 9. We take our pick, and we go from there. So, 50% chance. Hit an inside number. Should be good. No, we're going to get a 1, 6. Wow, why? Why? Right there, too. 1, 6, 7. Shucks. All right, well, take off the top again that we just had out there. Go back down to 330. Wow, we're dead. Oh, I should put that in there real quick. 1, 6, enter. All right. We might change up our dice set here. All right. All right, 330, paid, good to go. Keep those. I think we're going to change up our dice set to, let's see, 2, 3, 1, 3. I think a 2, 3, 1, 3 might work out for us. So what I want to do, because it's not a dice set that I typically, 2, 3, 1, 3. And I have to do one thing because I don't want to corrupt my tracker here. I got to turn my tracker feed off. But we're ready to roll. We are going to try a different dice set. 2, 3, 1, 3. See what it does for us. Come here. All right. Puck's off. We got our 330 already out there. We already paid for it. Let's see if we can make this one work. And we're going to come out on 5. 2, 3, 5. Bring you back here. We'll input that information. 2, 3. All right. 2, 3, 1, 3. That's what we're going to try. We're going to see how this, it's the system's telling us that this would be our best dice set for the way I throw. We're going to give that a shot. Puck's on a 5. Now plays. It's a 167. It just so happens to be the number tonight. Wow. All right. So that's going to stinky stink. We cannot seem to get past that at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down. We're still going to do this strategy, but I got to do a rebuy for another 1,500. So we're going to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4. There's 900. We're going to rebuy in for another 1,500 bucks. Because, well, I really want to see how this plays out. And I'm stubborn. And I haven't gotten to play dice or shoot craps for a while in a good hot minute. Okay. All right, so we just bought in for another 1,500 bucks, so we're in for quite a bit. So hopefully we can at least get 3,000 back in our rail. Hopefully we can go on a little bit of a decent run. All right. Trace is on. We're going to go back to our 5-4-5-4, just so everybody's tracking. I'm just going to change my landing zone. All right, here we go. That is not a pretty landing zone either. Here we go. Here we go. One, 4, 5. We can definitely hit that 5. We definitely get that all the time. 1, 4. We're landing a little short though. Let's see. Heart 6, 3, 3. Not a square pair, but just under with a heart 6. Mark that up. All right, that's going to pay us 105. For 6, we're going to rack it. Our trace back on. Here we go. And we got a 2, 6, easy 8. 2, 6, easy 8. Right there. Mark that up. 2, 6. All right, that's going to pay us 105. I'm going to pay it out in green. And we'd have to drop 5. I did not take the 6, did it? Okay. Don't be that way today. There we go. All right, put the right die in next. Okay, that just didn't want to take it at all. 2, 6. There we go. There we go. It took the 8. All right, so we got our other 5 out of the rail. We're pressing the 110 inside. Next hit, we get to pull either the 5 or the 9. Trace is on. Hey, we got a hard 6, 3-3. I will take that all day. That is a great day. Finally. Whew. A lot of work to get there. A lot of money spent to get there. It's being a little bit stubborn. There we go. Hard 6. Now that's going to pay us 140. 140, and we're going to pull the 9. We're going to take this back over to the rail. Everything else is going to stay where it's at. So we have brought back our 330, and we're up $10. So we're in profit by 10. I can take this, put this back in the back. $10 in profit. Now we're trying to trace back on. It's situated. Now we just need a 5, 6, or 8, and then we can spread out. Then we got a hard 4, 2, 2. Not where I want to be, but I mean, eventually 4s and 10s are really good. I just want to be on them first. 2, 2. All right. Situate these. Take a moment. Get a quick puff in. All right. Trace is back on. Ready to go. Hey, we got a 2, 6, easy 8. Look at that go. Look at that right there. That is phenomenal. 2, 6, easy 8. All right, so that 8 is going to pay us 140. I'm going to pay it out on green again. There's 100 and 40. Now, from here, we can go down to 50 on the 4. We're going to take this 5 to 75. 6 is going to stay at 90. 8 is going to stay at 90. The 9 is going to go to 75, and we're going to put 50 out there on that 10 now. Now, that brings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings $50 back to the rail, which puts us $60 in profit, plus everything out there is profit. Now, he kind of says play it as you wish. So I think what we're going to do is if we hit a 410, we're going to press both. If we inside, we're going to collect it, and then we'll start pressing after that. So. Then we got a 4-2-6. The 2x4, the number 2x4. Let's mark that up. As a 4-2, actually. The way I need to mark it. There we go. That is going to pay us 105 right there. We're going to collect that first one, just so that we guarantee we put a good little bit of profit back in the rail. Trace is back on. Okay, if we hit the 6 again, we're going to do a full press. And we got a 1-3-4. That was a little bit of a off-kilter, really high toss. Kind of held on with my top fingers just a little too long. Then I forced my thumb in there, but I'll take a 1, 3, 4. Because guess what? Now we got money on it. The 1, 3. It's going to cost me a VIG, so I'm going to drop a 5. I'll get $3 back, and that's going to pay me $100, but I'm going to pay it in green. And we're going to press the 4 and the 10 to 75 each. We'll bring back $53. That's our VIG money. Put you there. Oh, yeah. Did mark that? Yes, I did. All right. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we got a midnight train, 6, 6. If anybody's playing that ATS right now, that's a good number to get out of the way, right? 6, 6. Mark that up. All right, see a horn, bet a horn, right? Those were both bounced off to the right, so, I mean, that happens. We're only 30 minutes into this, so, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Can't complain. I mean, we did buy in for an extra $1,500, but it's all good. And we got a heart 4 again. Nice. Nice. We will take that. All right. 2, 2. Mark that up. All right, that's going to pay us $150. I'm going to pay it out in greens. That is going to cost me a $3 VIG. Oh, look, I got $3 right there. $3 VIG. I'm going to press them both to 100 each. There we go. I'm going to bring back another $100 to the rail. There we go. Nice. And we got to say 459er. 459. Right there. Nice. Mark that up. 459. 4, 5. Got that 9 in there. Now that 9 has got 75 on it, which is going to pay us 105. We're going to do a full press to 150. I'm going to take it up to 150. I'm going to bring back $30. There we go. Take a puff. So as I said, this is Ted from Special Delivery. This is his 66 inside special, but it's at a higher level, at a quarter level that we're playing it. So he asked me to do it, and I said, sure, not a problem. So that's what we're doing. Just figured we should play it while I'm practicing, but oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we got a hard 10. 5, 5. Nice. We like seeing those outsides. Now we want to see those outsides. We want to see those as many times as possible. 5, 5. Hard 10. Mark that up. Now, that's going to cost us a $5 VIG. $5 right there. Going to pay us 200. I'm going to pay 100 in green, 100 in black. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to press them both 50 each. Take 100 back to the rail. All right. I like it. 5-5. Nice. All right. A little bit of a roly-poly there, but it is going to be a 4-5-9er. 4-5-9 right there. And we got 150 on it. 4-5. Mark that up. Mark that up. So 150, that's 140 plus 70, that's 210. So we're going to get 210. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some regression here. I feel it's time to do some regression. So we're going to regress down to 160 across here. Now we're going to do full pressing. But that helps us recover quite a bit. That's a good little chunk coming back to the rail, which we will take all day, every day. Nice little regression. Not much. Well, I say not much, but most of our betting out there. We're still going to stick with it. All right. And we got a 3-6-9. Oh, if we'd only pressed it, right? If we had only pressed it. Be nice if we got another 5 in here. But we'll take the 9, 3-6. Mark it up. That's going to pay us 35. That's the 110 there, Chris. It's going to pay us 35. And we're going to take it up 35. Rack up a quarter. Not trying to be greedy, just trying to have a good game plan going forward. We met the intent of the strategy, even though it took us forever to get there. But that's on me for the way I've been throwing. And we got aces. 1-1. 1-1. Hey, that may be, not sure if that's going to be the small, but we're about to find out. One. Is that the small? Nope, we're missing a 3. Missing a 3. 3 in the O, right? All right. Maybe we'll hit it. Maybe we won't. It's all good. Be nice if we do. Pretty cool. I like hitting it. Hey, we got a square pair, 4-4. Hard 8, right there. Right there, 4-4, square pair. Mark it up. All right, so that's going to pay us 35. And we're just going to take that to 60. Rack up 5. Should take it to 36, but 60 is fine. Almost a yo. Very close to a yo. Hey, we got a 4-1-5. You know what that is? That's the freaking point. 4-1-5. Gee, Eebies. That took a hot minute. Now we get to breathe a little bit. 4-1 marked. 4-1. Okay, I get to take a breather for a second, but we got to pay ourselves. It's going to pay 35. Again, we're going to press it to 35. We're going to rack up a quarter. All right. Not going to count our rail yet. We're just going to take a quick little sip of our drink and take a breather and go from there. So again, real quick, just to kind of explain the way the strategy works, is he starts typically at 66 inside. We start at 330 inside, but what you're looking for is the very first hit you collect. On the second hit, you press the inside 1 unit. On the third hit, you collect and you pull either the 5 or the 9 down, whatever you're choosing. And then on the next hit, you spread across. But when you pull that 5 or 9, you should be out of your hand completely, or out of what you invested on the table. All right, that's a come out roll. We need a 2 or yo. Actually, both would make the all, but 2 or yo would be nice. And we got a 2-6 easy 8. We're going to be out on the 8. 2-6 easy 8. Right there. Let's mark it up. Submit that. Submit that. All right. 8 is going to be our point. Here we go. Somebody's playing crapsy with me. Somebody is. Aces again. 1-1. That's not doing me any good right now, boss. But if we're on a crapless, somebody's making some money on that. 1-1. Okay. What is that? That is that my left is off axis or my right? I can't remember. That's my left. Or they're both off axis to the left. That's what it is. Okay. Race is working. Dice are moving. Here we go. 8's the point. And we got a heart 8. Square pair. Nice. Ha! Right there, folks. Square pair. Mark that up. That's a primary hit again. Take that. Now, that's the point, but we had 60 on it, which is going to pay us 70 buckaroos. We're just going to press it 1 this time. Press it up to 90, and I'm going to bring back 40 bucks to the rail. All right. And that's a point hit, so that deserves a puff and a sip of my drink. So, here we go. Trace is back on. Dice are moving. Here we go. And we got a 4, 6, 10 out on the end. Oh, I was hoping for the yo, but we got the 10. It's all good. We'll take the 10. 4, 6. Mark it. Mid. 4, 6, 10. All right, that's going to pay us. I got to pay $1 vig, so I'll drop a 5. Doink. I get $4 back, and I'm going to get 50 for that. I'm going to press it to 50. And I'll take back my change plus a quarter. All right. Hit the buttons here that we need to hit. Trace is on. Bets are moving. Dice are out. Here we go. And, oh, there's our yo! 6-5 yo! Hey, guess what that is, folks? That is going to be the tall right there. 5-6 yo. Mark that up. Here it is. 5-6 yo. We hit the tall. I love it. I love it. That is what we like to see. That didn't do anything for us because I'm not on it, but it's all good. Because I still hit it, so that makes me feel good. Just need a 3 now, right? We're not shooting for the 3. We're just going to continue to shoot the way we are. The 3 comes, cool, great. If the 3 doesn't, cool, great. And there's another 5-6 yo, and I just realized something. I should not have paid myself on this 10 because there's a 5-6 yo. Let's mark that real quick, and then I'll correct my payments here in the bankroll because I just realized that was setting the point, and my bets aren't on when the puck is off. So I'm going to press it to 50 anyways, but I'm going to give the quarter back, right? Well, it paid 50, so I have to give 50 back. I'm going to give 50 back to the bank. I'm going to take my dollar back, though, because that wouldn't have been on. That just would have been setting the point. So I wasn't paying attention, and I paid myself. So let's correct that, hey, shall we? Remember, runner. Oh, it's a 5-1 mixer, which means you have to hit the like and subscribe button right there. 5-1. It's the KitchenAid mixers in the house. Mark that up. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Marked up. That's going to pay us 35. Do the same thing. We're just going to press that one up to 60. I'm going to take the $5 back to my rail. There we go. And then, yeah, we're going to turn our trace back on. We're going to turn our rolls. Seems like everybody's ready to roll. Hey, Cajun Craps. How you doing, brother? We're just having a good night playing Ted from Special Delivery's Quarter Pounder Special Delivery. Well, not Quarter Pounder, but quarter level of the Special Delivery. So here we go. Trace is on. Ah, it's a 2-5. 2-5. You know, that was a good run while we had it. It was a really good run. I don't know how many rolls that was, but that made me happy. Let's put that in there. 2-5. Does it say here on the shooter here? That was a 25 roller. Mark that up. That's a big red. So we're going to lose everything out here, but it's all good. I mean, we had a decent little run there. All right. So let's see. We're going to do a quick count. I'm still going to do a couple more tosses because I'd like to get to, a full hour of tossing. But I want to do a quick count. We started with 1,500. We bought in for another 1,500. I'm just going to do a real quick, are we in profit or did we recover what we had? Let's see. Let's do a quick analysis here. Unless this is 3,000, which I highly doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1,000. There's 1,500. There's 300. So that's 1,800 right there. 18. There's 2,000. There's 2,500. All right. That right there is 2,500. We got 26. There's probably 27, 28, 28.50 somewhere in there. Maybe 2,900 bucks. We're down about 100 bucks. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to bet anymore, but I am going to throw because, well, I need to. So if you're playing Crapsy, I'll continue to do the Crapsy stuff. So we're going to see how well. Hopefully you guys are liking the tracker. I see that we've got a good heat map down there right now. Can't see it from here. I got a monitor over there, but can't really see it that well from this distance. And we're going to be on a 1-3-4. 1-3-4. Easy 4. Mark that up. All right. It's going to be our point. You know what? I'm probably going to do something. Let's tell you what. Let's do... I can't just not do nothing, right? Let's do 110 inside. And if I get a hit, we'll spread out. I think that's fair, right? It's fair. All right, here we go. 5-4-5-4. And we got a 3-6-9. Outstanding. 3-6-9. Damn, that's fine. With that. Or that. All right, that's going to pay 35. You know what? We're going to pick a quarter up on the 10. I'm going to take 10 back to the rail here. I go a little bit quicker because I only want to toss for about an hour because I know other people are getting ready to go live. So this will probably be our last shooter. But again, we just wanted to see Ted from Special Delivery. We wanted to see his 66 inside special at a quarter level, which we did. That was good to see. And there it is. There it is, folks. The 4-3. The 4-3. Not bad. I mean, we had a pretty decent run. We had a good 4-3. Big red. I guess that is on par. I mean, we are almost at an hour. But we're going to see where we were sitting. We'll see. We know we were in for 3,000. I don't think we made back our full 3,000. But I'll bring this down there. We'll count it out real quick. We'll see where we're sitting. Again, I'm looking for you guys to provide me some feedback. I know I got to fix moving the table or the camera so you can see the absolute end of the table. I do apologize. I do not like when the parts of the table are cut off down there. So I will fix that probably right after I stop the live tonight because I will forget. Of course, you're going to fall over. All right, well, let's see where we were sitting. We started with 1,500. We got down pretty far. We bought in for another 1,500. What did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. There's 2,000. There's 2,500. There's 26. 27. 28. So there's 28, 25. So we're down 175 bucks. That is not bad if I don't say so. That's pretty good. Not going to complain about that. Especially when we doinked ourselves like probably 9, almost our entire bankroll. And then we got back. So, I mean, it's a decent strategy. Again, I like it. I don't think I'm going to play it at that level, especially with a $1,500 bankroll. Probably a $3,000 bankroll would have been more appropriate. But it's still a fun little strategy. You can play it at different levels. I prefer the $66 level. So, Ted, thank you for letting us try that out at the quarter level. So, I say we're break even. I say it's a break even right now. We didn't really make profit. We really didn't lose a lot, but we weren't doing pass lines or don't passes or any prop bets. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely looking for some input on the overlays and everything. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you can see really well, what you can't see really well. I'm already working on some stuff for the Strategy Wars. Had a subscriber tell me I need to fix the payouts up in the top right corner. So we're going to fix that. It'll come in a couple, because I've already recorded a few recordings, so it'll be a couple weeks before you see the change, because I'm not really going to record stuff. So that's all I really got for you guys tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here. As always, stay tuned until next Sunday. We'll find another strategy to play, and we'll try, hopefully, shooting better, and I'll try and stick to the better aim spot that I was aiming at, that really good shot that we had 25 roller on. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.